what we're seeing in the US, and it's very interesting that once again, a lot of pollsters getting it wrong. They projected a 10%, 12% lead for Joe Biden. It's turning out to be much lesser. Some of the top pollsters in the United States said that there's an 88% chance that Biden would win. I mean, at this moment, it's looking more close to 50-50 or maybe 60-40, but definitely not 88%.
I believe they are probably committing the same mistake they have committed, which they did 4 years back, because 4 years back also there was a question of narrative that there was this liberal narrative that how can you vote for somebody like Trump? How can you? And that is something which induces a social desirability bias that many of the Trump supporters who actually went on to vote Trump, they did not wish to discuss it. And their issues are different. Please try to understand that in this COVID crisis also, at the end of the day, you might be analyzing a capitalist state, but you have to borrow the line that it's the economy is stupid. I mean, something pretty much communist in that way. But for all said and done, yesterday I was looking at the data, today I was looking at data and particularly data which were coming from the exit poll on the issues which mattered the most. Majority of the people who said that the corona crisis was important from them, they voted for Biden, one-way traffic. Majority of the people who said economy was important for them, they voted for Trump, almost one way. And to underline this fact, the number of people who said economy was more important than was more than the number of people who said corona was important, an important issue for you. So obviously, the narratives which media likes to discuss, the issues which media likes to discuss are certainly not the issues or the narratives which public at large is discussing or not discussing, or rather being silent. So there is a spiral of silence, and this spiral of silence, this phenomena has been always there as far as the conservative voters are concerned. Even in the UK election, this was always used as an instrument to understand why the conservative voters are not really seeing the way. So what is happening, Rahul, in the states where Republicans are strong, where the spiral of silence was not there, probably the Trump voter was vocal. Those are the states where they clearly said where they are voting. However, I was amazed at the way that many of the media narratives were keeping even Texas in swing states this time. Look at the way Trump has won Texas. By which parameter under the sun can you even think? It's almost, I mean, when we talk about Indian parameters, Rahul, it is as if telling, guys, Narendra Modi Gujarat har raha hai, baki India mein kya hoga? And once you say that, then you know what kind of narrative goes around. That, okay, Trump is losing Texas. If Texas is something which he is losing, what the hell is going to happen in the rest of the country? What turns out? He was never going to lose Texas to start with. This entire narrative has fallen flat in that way. So I believe that the basic thing that comes with the research, 4 years back, they probably they blundered in saying that this is too close to call. Rather than in a confirmation bias, they pulled all the swing states, and because that Hillary Clinton is getting 3 or 4 points per lead at the national vote, which was correct because Hillary Clinton did vote, did get 2